Hey guys, Michaela Bernava joined by our Red Sox sideline reporter, Guerin Austin. Guerin, you must be very excited that baseball is finally coming back, but I know a lot is going to be very, very different for you this season.
Well, definitely excited. I think this is something that we have been waiting for so long. And I actually just ran into Jerry Remy, who was in the building, and seeing my producers. And it's funny, I haven't seen them since the last night that we all kind of were shocked and packed up and left spring training. So it's really good to see everyone. And during the season, we just spend so much time together. This is really my family. So super excited. And even though it's going to be different, it's going to be very different. I think us as a production crew, and I know all of our viewers and just the players, I think we're all just excited to get baseball back in any capacity at this point.
So I'm super curious how you're going to go about doing your job as a sideline reporter. I've even heard the term remote sideline reporter, which is kind of an oxymoron. Even the basic premise of the title of your role is kind of changing up. How are you going to be going about this?
Well, Michaela, you were not the first person to ask me about my new kind of transition title, basically, but I think I'm just going to be doing the same things that I've been doing. I've been doing this is my sixth season doing this, so I do have a lot of contacts with people in baseball, with players, with the coaching staff too. So hopefully I'll be able to continue to work and get some really unique information that I'll be able to provide. I will be in the studio for most of the games, but that's something I'm looking forward to, just because I love having the camaraderie. We're going to be with Dave O'Brien, Dennis Eckersley, and Jerry Remy. We're going to have that group all game. So I think it's going to also allow us to really connect with our viewers. That's something that when you're at the ballpark, we're kind of more focused on the fans who are there. We're kind of focused on what's going on. But I think this is just going to be such an incredible way to connect them with social media, to connect, maybe see what they're doing, just to really kind of spark a conversation and engage with them. So it's going to be different. It's going to be challenging, but I think it's going to be a lot of work in a different way. But I'm super excited about the opportunity at hand.
I know everyone's just trying to take things in stride and be flexible. So kudos to you for that. And it's my understanding that you won't be traveling this season. What is that going to be like? Because you're usually go, go, go all over the place.
You know what? This is the first time that I've actually spent time in my apartment. So it's actually been really nice. I love my neighborhood. It's like, this is pretty cool. I mean, I really, that was the first thing that we kind of found out, that if and when baseball came back, that we wouldn't be traveling. And my whole life, like you said, is just traveling with the team, and you're so used to that lifestyle. But then all of a sudden I haven't gone to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning. Lately, I haven't gotten on a plane at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. So in a lot of ways, it's kind of been nice. I've just kind of been enjoying some other things. So I'm definitely going to miss it. And I think once maybe that first away game and we're not on the field, we're not being able to bring everybody that experience right at the game, it's going to be a little hard. But I think just given the situation, given everything, this is what's best for us as a broadcast group. It's best for the safety of the team, and just kind of take advantage of sleeping in my own bed more often, I guess.
And in many ways, this is just such a whole new world for literally the entire world. But for you, as you said, 6 years, you're a veteran at your job. What was this very extended and strange off season like for you, and how did you handle it?
Well, Michaela, it was shocking. I mean, I literally the night before I got sent home, I'm in the dugout taking videos of Michael Chavis signing autographs, and I'm standing right next to Eduardo Rodriguez, standing in the dugout, packed ballpark full of fans. And the next thing I know, I'm kind of in shock. And I said, when we were sent home, I asked to go stay at my parents' house in Virginia because I thought it's closer to Florida. And I'm like, I'll be home for a few days and I'm going to go right back to spring training and we'll pick up where we left off. That didn't happen. And I think it was just really shocking, and it was hard to take in, especially when opening day rolled around and we weren't in Toronto. And then it started looking less and less likely that we were going to get back anytime soon. So, but then there was a glimmer of hope that we could play. So I think it started just getting to that point where we were just eager to have any kind of baseball. And so for me, I ended up staying with my parents a lot longer than I thought, but that also gave me an opportunity to spend time with my dog. But unfortunately, I was able to come back to Boston in May, and I had been anchoring the news, which has been really fun because there's been a lot going on with the Patriots, and it's also allowed me to stay on top of the Red Sox. So just really been enjoying being back in Boston. And like I said, haven't spent a lot of time here in the summer. So the weather's been beautiful and just really been enjoying hanging out in Boston and coming and doing the news every night.
Well, I've certainly learned that absence definitely does make the heart grow fonder, and baseball finally being back is just all that much more exciting. Can we get your prediction for how the Red Sox are going to do this season?
I think this offense is going to be incredible. And I actually just got off a call with Ron Renicky, and he was talking about what Alex Verdugo is going to bring to the team. He's a really good player. He's an exciting player, and I think fans are really going to enjoy him. We know that Kevin Pillar is another great player, another great addition. So this offense is going to be incredible. I mean, you add that to what Devers, Xander Bogaerts did last year, and JD Martinez, and Jackie Bradley Jr. has been swinging the bat really well. So I think that's going to be exciting. Two bits that are really encouraging today. Eduardo Rodriguez is back in Boston. That is huge because he really is going to be our number one guy going into the season. Also, another person they really have great expectations for is Darwinzon Hernandez. There's been so much conversation about whether they're going to keep him in the pen or potentially use him as a starter. So getting those two guys back, the last piece that I think will really make a difference for this team is going to be Colin McHugh. Because I think once they could get him back in the rotation or as a long reliever, he's going to be the difference maker. So if we can get those guys back at a decent pace and this offense produces the way that we expect, I think this team really could surprise some people.
So a lot of reasons to be excited. I love it. Guerin, thanks for talking with us. Stay healthy and have fun.